Okay, so let's cover this within your SAP, or as a addition or an addendum or an appendices or a link on your security assessment, as a part of your security assessment process. You'll have a test plan. And this goes into greater detail about what you're actually going to hit. And as a information system security officer, as a GRC person, as a cyber, you could just be a system administrator on a server or something as a part of this. It's stakeholders. This is what we're going to look at most. The SAP goes out, like you got the memo goes out, and it's mainly for upper leadership, right? You'll take a look at it. It'll just have the dates or whatever, whenever it's going to happen, right? And then you'll have the SAP. The SAP will have a better breakdown of all the things that are going to be used, like the tools that's useful, especially if you have a database or something. They might have different tools for that. If you have a very large network, you might have certain types of scanners that they're using. It's really good to know that information. But the most important part for us who are more in the weeds is going to be this matrix that breaks down everything that they're going to look at. This goes into individual controls that they're going to see. Controls that are tailored in or tailored out, like things that they're not going to look at, or things that are not applicable, or things that are, it might be that those things are other controls and other families that might be involved. It might not just be NIST. It might also include NIST CSF. It might also include PCI DSS. It might also include HIPAA if you happen to be a part of, an organization that has that in there. So it's really, really important. And it kind of, well, first of all, let me explain a little bit more about it. It'll be like a traceability matrix. It'll be very, very detailed. It'll normally be in some kind of a spreadsheet. It'll talk about every single control and how they're going to test those controls. It'll talk about expected results and expected documentation that they want to see, and all of that. It might also include vulnerability, going through vulnerabilities and stuff like that, but we'll get to that in a second. Right now, I want to just give you an example of what this thing looks like. It's going to look a little something like that. Let me just go here, and I'll have a downloadable for you guys if you actually go to the site. Once I upload all of this is like extra content that I'm putting on top of a SCA course that I already have. So you guys have the benefit of having this for free right now if you happen to be watching me live. It'll look, this is a very, very basic, overly simplified version of what you're going to look at. So it'll have, in a nutshell, I just want to simplify it enough to where you can kind of see what you're looking at when you look at the more complicated one. It'll have control family. It'll have a description of the control ID, very important. Control name, and then the expected results, very, very important. What do we expect to see as assessors is going to be there. Let me show you a little bit more advanced one. Oh, here's another one. So another column you might see is the method of test. How are they going to observe the actual test documentation, or is it going to be them observing the behavior of the system? Maybe they'll have you log in, and maybe they'll say, look, do you guys have a backups of your database? And you'll say yes. Just your attestation of that in a verbal yes is not enough. So they'll say, okay, let me see your backup system. Okay, let me see what you do when you restore a system. Well, let me see your process. Now you have to actually do what you're saying you're doing in your policy. That's a lot harder to do. So now let me show you a more detailed version of what this thing looks like normally when I've seen these traceability matrices. This is important because they're going to walk you through every one of the controls that are relevant to your system. You might not see every single control. Like there's literally 1,000 controls if you include the security enhancements. So there's a lot, right? They're not going to hit every single, all 1,000 controls, but all the ones that are relevant to your organization, they will hit. That are on the SAP, they will hit. The SAP, the Security Assessment Plan, will have a link, or maybe even have it as a part of the actual SAP. It'll reference this document here. And if you're lucky, you get to look at it before that even happens. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Yeah, it's really. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to do a taste test. All right, let's keep going.